Okay guys, here, what the hell, come over here for a few minutes. What I need to do here, what I'm trying to do here is flip the camera around so I can see what I'm showing you here. This is the charger for that little radio that I have around here someplace. Yeah, it's that small. I probably misplaced it too. But anyway, the charger comes with a wall adapter. The wall adapter delivers 10 volts DC. That's right, 10 volts DC. And if I could find that, I'd be all set too. Oh, here, is it? Yeah, okay. Well, I found the charger. And this plugs into the back of this. Now this is a 10 volt AC to DC, this thing. I plugged it in because I wanted to see what the actual voltage is, because here it tells me that it's a 10 volt, but on the back of the cover that's over there, yeah, it's over there still, it tells me 8 point something or other. Let me get the cover. I don't want to give you any bogus information here. Bogus. Okay, the input is 10 volts DC. Yes, we know that. The output, what goes to these two connectors in here, you see them in the back? Back there? Maybe, maybe not. If I get my paw out of the way. Those connectors are seeing 8.4 volts at 400 milliamp. Alright, so I wanted to verify all this, which I had done, and yes, right here on these two pins, negative, positive, which is also positive, negative, that's giving me the voltage that they say, which is the 8.4. So I put this in here with the glue gun the other day, yesterday, thanks to Captain Jerk. He sent me a glue gun. I had one the same size, same wattage and everything, however it just wasn't doing it. You know, it was just beyond heating anything up to where I could even think about using it. And I had mentioned it, and the next thing I know, I've got a glue gun in my mailbox from Captain Jerk, which I appreciate because it came in handy at this point. So I put this one in here. Now this one is veritable. Move that wire out of the way. And if you look, I think I just try to show you here without my fingers getting in the way. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here. Alright. If you look right about here, that little piece, that's a trimmer. That's a veritable. So you can turn that to get less or more voltage. I originally set it for 10.3, somewhere around there, about 10.25 watts, because I thought that's what I was going to be seeing at this point, until I realized that it was only 8.4. So 10 is still a little stiff. 8.4 and 9, like, deal with that, not a problem. 10.4 to 8, no, or 10, yeah, 10.3 to 8. I mean, we're talking, you know, 2 volt more, which is a little stiff at that point. Now I can adjust it, so it's not a big deal. But then I remembered I had this one, and this is a 9 volt, non-adjustable. You just kind of solder on the wires. Let me get the pencil again, because my finger covers everything here. This stuff is small. You solder the wires onto these terminals, and at that point I'll have 9 volt. Well, this one I checked and it's actually 8.9, which is fine. So anywhere between, we'll say well, anywhere, I wouldn't want to go any higher than maybe a 9.1, 9.2 would be really pushing it, but that would be about right. And I don't have to worry about adjustments. So I want to try this one first to see how it actually works. And there's no adjustment on it. Now, with the adjustment, I ran that one for a while because I wanted to see if in fact it was going to be stable when it got hot. Some of these cheaper things, when they get warm, after they've been on a while, they start to drift, you know, and I can't have this thing drifting, you know, too far out. If it's going to drift too far, it could blow up the radio or blow the circuit on the board in here, and I didn't want to take any chances, so I wanted to make sure. So I let it run this one here, which is the variable one, to see if that was going to be okay, and it's okay. So it's trustworthy at this point. But where I'm going here now is I got to do some soldering here. So let's put you there. I think you can see that. Let me get a pair of needle nose. Needle nose. I'm going to use these because these are real little needle nose. And that's what I want at this point. I should put the mini tip on this thing, but gotta turn that off. Cannot get that to work. You know, I got a programmable timer over here, and I can't get it to work. It comes on, but it won't shut off. I never had a problem with many things as I'm having with that damn programmable timer. Okay, so that takes care of that. So that's off. Now, what I'm going to do is take a lead and solder it onto one of these. One is an in, one is an out, center is a ground. So that'll be going to this one. I'm going to put a tap off it from here to there. I don't take this wire off, it's got to stay, so I'll just tap it off from there to there. This one is going to go to one of those two. I got to check now to see which one is which. I believe this is the input side and this is the output side. So if that's the case, this one's going to go over here. So let me get some little solder. I should have this